Yeah, yes. Yeah, we could use something like that. Not that we are running from anything that we cannot handle.
What race is Ophelia? Is it clear, like right now, or is your face covered?
No, she hasn't covered her face. She's human.
I don't know if you know this, but there are heretic Astartes on this ship. I don't know how you've come across at such an opportune time, but if you could hide us and yourself, even better, leave, that would be most appreciated.
Yeah, come this way.
She just not flinch at the term heretic Astartes.
She's carrying a Astartes shotgun.
Maybe she raided it from one of the corpses.
Guys.
Oh, God.
We had a small technical issue that is very funny.
Have we not been recording?
No. Better. I hit the stream button instead of the record button, so we were streaming to twitch.tv/theonyxpath for like a minute. So now we're recording. Travis says it's okay, so good. I stopped streaming, now we're recording. So for the people who missed the first bit of that, because I'm dumb, they are in the dark, and they have just literally bumped into Rachel's character Ophelia carrying an Astartes combat shotgun.
I love this. God fucking damn it.
Free PR.
Uber.
Free.
Whoops.
You rolled a
just stream on
that intelligent roll.
Oops.
I'm a dumb baby.
It's okay.
I try my best.
Are we still live?
No. We are no longer
You know that
live.
they are deploying IP lawyers to your house right now.
Bummer.
Uh-oh.
Bummer.
It's okay. Harry's rich enough to pay it off.
Shock team lawyers. Kicked out.
Tech happens. He says Trav. Okay, we're good. Anyways. Now, Ophelia, you may not have encountered any heretic Astartes so far, but you certainly know that something has gone horribly wrong on this ship from the sound of gunfire, explosions, screams, and the fact that it is now freezing cold due to the heating system being turned off and pitch black.
Yeah, and so, I do have a ship, right?
Yes, I think
Why
you
is
may
that a
have
question?
came here on another ship. We didn't talk about that. I should have. I think you probably came here on a different ship, like someone else's.
Okay. So because I do work as a trader.
Mm-hmm. Oh, then you would probably have your own ship. It would be really big and probably pretty badly damaged right now, considering what the Night Lords did to any ship docked at the Manufactorum.
Cool. So I totally am in the market for extra crew right now.
You're gonna need them.
Yeah. So I will lead you to like what Harry said, a large cargo ship that is, not entirely on the up and up. Like, it doesn't have a pirate flag flying on the hull, or painted on the hull, but,
It could.
It would not be out of place.
So your ship is a small one. It's only about 5 miles long.
That's it,
It's a relatively small ship, by Imperium standards. And it should be docked about a mile away.
Your ship capable of warp speed?
It would be, yes.
Oh, hallelujah.
Okay.
Oh, I was just saying, just lore-wise, any ship that big would have a warp drive.
Would you maybe consider getting us all the fuck out of here?
I could consider it, but it would make me a very bad trader if I did not ask what you could offer me.
Protection.
Gratitude from the Adeptus Sororitas.
Oh, ignore her.
What? It's true, I will.
Likely, this Tau could probably improve all of your ship's mechanics.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
It would be heresy.
It would be something to cut a deal in order to ensure our survival.
Sister Gwinnea, the important people are talking.
It pains me to the deepest parts of my soul that I can't cut your head
This is
off.
gonna point off into the distance and just shout, "Squirrel!"
Falling for that. Not falling for that, Ray.
Can I
Not a
roll
dog.
deception?
If you would like to make a contested roll, I will.
If you yelled heretic,
if you yelled heretic, you wouldn't need to roll. Sister Gwinnea would just snap to.
No, I yelled squirrel, and apparently I got glory on that.
I do not know what that is.
So you did get a glory, but that is not enough successes to overcome the willpower of Sister Gwinnea. And Sister Gwinnea doesn't even know what a squirrel is in the first place, so...
They exist in 40k?
Probably. Actually, if they're native to Holy Terra, probably not anymore. Probably extinct.
I mean, they're really good at surviving.
Yeah, but have you seen what's happened to Holy Terra? Ain't much room for squirrels.
Then I probably would have yelled, "Heretic!"
Yeah.
Chainsword on, just wheels around.
Anyways,
Watch where you're swinging that thing. Bad enough that your bonehead is carrying something so capable of murder.
Maybe I should be a little less careful, Blueberry.
You'd lose a lot of bargaining chips if I were to die, you know.
I lose a lot
but
of
we'd be able
aggravation in my life.
to. You'll be able to do your first part of the deal and get us out of this sinking death hole of a ship first, and then we can figure out negotiations on our end after. There is much time that we are wasting simply waiting around here.
Yeah, we can walk and talk, as you humans say.
I mean, let the record state I'm acting on trust. And she'll go through all the launch procedures.
Yes, you can probably wirelessly access your ship's procedures to make it so that you can board. It's currently docked, and there really aren't... I don't know if you would have a teleportarium, as those are generally saved for Space Marine chapters.
Okay. Sure. So, is it difficult to get on the ship?
If you go through one of the umbilicals connecting the station to the ship, not at all. So,
Okay.
probably pretty easy. You know it's about a mile that way.
All right. Sure. So she will lead you to your ship, and you would probably that going through like side routes and avoiding crowds is how she normally moves.
Well, the good news is there aren't any crowds. Not anymore on this space station. The Night Lords have done an excellent job of clearing the place out. But your skill of using side routes has helped you greatly as you crawl through a ventilation duct that is luckily large enough for Sister Gwynnea's power armor.
Yeah.
The metal is... Yep.
Oh, she will ask, did any of you see what happened?
Who wants to explain?
I will explain.
Oh,
Don't
God.
Please don't.
Are you smart enough to explain this?
I am smart enough to explain this.
Better on if you
Okay, go
would.
ahead. Show us your
Heretic
big word.
Astartes has boarded the
Oh,
space
big
station,
word.
as they do, being chaotic beings of chaos, and are destroying everything. And that is what is going on.
Okay, and so she'll look to the other people in the group to be like, is she full of shit, or...
To make a long story short, we used to be in prison together. The heretic Astartes
Why would you tell somebody that?
got us out.
Why would you say that?
Jane, you're
I like
echoing.
being honest. Oh,
I was gonna
am?
say I knew there was a reason I liked you.
I shouldn't be echoing.
Okay, you're not anymore. I think
my
it was
thing on
Max's
Roll20
Max's lack of headphones. It's okay.
okay.
Don't worry about it. We're good. Okay. Sorry, the echoing always... I always think it's something with Roll20, but it's not. Okay,
I'm
we're
sorry,
good,
where was I?
You were explaining
We
What
work at a
happened?
prison.
Rachel
Oh, yeah,
said
that's
they
right.
trusted you. Or
If
what?
Ophelia is going based off of trust, then we should at least give her the policy of honor, shouldn't we, Sai? Now, those Astartes, the Space Marines, they caused havoc on the ship that we were on. We were able to get out, and now we're in this shit.
What were you in prison for?
I killed a Space Marine. I don't know about these guys. We haven't done a lot of team bonding, you know?
You killed a Space Marine?
Yeah,
How
took
did
his
you
head
pull that
right
off?
off. It took a time. But I was able to blow his head nice off.
Oh wait, at this time, are we flying or are we still getting into the ship?
You are crawling through a ventilation duct right now on your way to the place where ships are docked.
If I could reach Tormy right now, I would be pulling their head off.
Nissa is getting more and more anxious, but staying quiet.
The duct leads to, finally comes to an end with a grate on the floor of well, you can't tell what kind of room you're in, other than that through the grate you can see some kind of counter. Like the floor, then there's a counter with drawers. And it appears that the room is bathed in the red emergency light of the space station.
Anyone feel like more petty crime?
Don't think we have the time for that.
I am above such things.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said that as a member of the Adeptus Sororitas, I am above such things as petty crime.
Well, you
Wait,
did.
He's recently been excommunicated.
That wasn't petty. That
Oh,
was
He's
You're
recently
not
been
above
excommunicated.
hanging
That
out
is a
with
major
women.
crime. That's not petty.
What did you do to get excommunicated?
there was there was a mistake of some sort. I did nothing. Nothing. Absolutely.
No, I totally believe you, sister. I do. I really do.
Thank you.
Ophelia, you're
Thank
asking an awful lot of questions. Mind if we ask you some?
We ask and continue this conversation once we're already flying.
All right. I guess we'll save team building for later. We can make friendship bracelets.
Those.
Are you going through the vent, or are you like breaking through the little grate, or are you turning back?
It's a dead end?
That is the end of the vent, at least.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure, let's kick it in.
The grate, I'm not going to make you roll for that, because the grate pops off easily. You find yourself behind the counter of a cafeteria. There are tables piled, there were tables piled against the door as a barricade. Lasgun marks pepper the wall, but the fight is long since over. The room is bathed in red. If anybody would like to make an awareness roll for me.
All
Or
right.
who's the first person in the line? That would be Ophelia, right?
Sure.
Then that would be an awareness roll from you.
All right. So I have never used Roll20.
Yes,
I'm a fantasy grounds.
So if you see
So what do
on
I
the
click?
chat thing, next to it there's art library, or for me there's art library. Next to that for you there should be journal. Click that,
It's a little newspaper.
Uh-huh.
and then go to your character sheet.
Uh-huh.
Yep, okay, you're there, and go to skills.
Those.
Okay.
Yep, click the awareness roll.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, it's a little nifty thing.
I clicked it and nothing happened.
We love when that happens. Do you have D6 handy?
Yes.
Because here's what's going to happen. This is going to
I
take
have a
about...
whole brick.
Oh, brilliant. This is going to take about 10 seconds, then it's going to pop up. So you might as well roll however many D6 you have for that. Let me see.
Okay. Let's see. That would be 3 dice.
Yep.
And what am I looking for?
You are looking for 4s and above. 6s are extra good.
Oh, yes. So I got a 1, a 5, and a 6.
Brilliant, brilliant. So that is an exalted icon. You really only needed 1 to pass. This was a very easy test. I just wanted to make someone roll something. I like
Fair.
making people roll. So, you enter the room and you stand up. And you can see the results of this battle. Whatever had come through those doors is not here anymore. But the defenders are. Some of them lie dead, weapons in their hands. Others have been hung up and flayed alive.
There it is.
Of course, they're dead now, but you can tell from the amount of blood pouring, or that had poured and now is frozen, they were probably alive when it happened. Chunks of meat, skulls, bits of things that were probably human at one point, litter the cafeteria.
So Ophelia struggles not to lose her lunch.
Yes,
although-
in fact, could you make a nifty little corruption roll?
A corruption
Oh, dear.
roll?
So that would be under attributes.
That's new.
Corruption.
That would be resist corruption. That would be 4 dice for you, Ophelia.
Okie dokie. That's 2 1s, a 2, and a 6.
Ooh. How interesting.
Oh no, I don't trust that laugh.
How interesting.
Never trust the
Just
DM.
a little note. There we go. I made a slightly.
I don't like it when I laugh.
Oh no. Oh no.
You stare into the warp, and the warp stares back.
Oh no.
Ew.
Mayamora!
Anyways, the rest of you are welcome to crawl out of this vent now.
All right, I'm gonna yeet down.
So you mentioned that this was the cafeteria.
Yes.
Is there any food that's not chunks of people meat?
Yes. So luckily they have one of those shields over, so when you're looking at the food you aren't breathing into it. They have one of those, and so most of the gore has landed on that shield and dripped onto where you put the trays. So all the food is still there. It's frozen solid, but it's still there. None of it is particularly appetizing, as this is a manufactorum station, but, nourishment's nourishment.
Yeah, she'll grab some frozen food and stick it in.
Yeah, so you essentially can grab a tray of frozen slop and just put it in your bag.
Yep, that's what she does.
Yep, frozen nutrition NutriPaste.
Disgusting.
I
How close
want
did you say your ship was?
You've probably got well.
I'm sorry?
No, you say it. I'm so
Oh,
used to playing I'm so used to playing the NPCs. It's it's a hard reflex to overcome. It's all yours, Rachel.
So Ophelia will look everybody over, just sort of really, really intensely evaluating everybody, and then she'll say, "Oh, I trade, this and that where I can find a safe harbor."
You want something from us, clearly.
Well, I do need more crew, and you need a
So?
way off this station, so I'm pretty sure we could work together on this one.
I thought we already agreed on that.
Yes. Right now, that's my agenda.
So where's your ship?
I'm sorry?
So where's your ship? Aren't we going there?
We are heading shipward. Yes, we are.
All right. And with that, would you like to? Well, first of all, is everybody paying attention to this conversation?
Oh,
Or
I
is
am
anybody
definitely not.
focused on what else is going on?
I'm still trying to squeeze
I
myself
am-
out of the
Okay,
vents.
Siron, give me an awareness roll.
Oh no, I have a feeling combat's coming.
Not yet. Oh, we lost someone. Oh, we got someone back.
You guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
I've been talking, sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So there were
Okay,
several things that I just asked that went into the ether. But anyways, I am also definitely not paying attention entirely, and I'm looking around very unalert.
So, Max, could you roll do you have physical dice you could roll?
I can get them.
Okay. For now, let's just say you can hear metal clanking coming down the hall.
Oh no.
I'm insulted that you would give me a Google dice roller. Whoever just...
Hey, I used that last time.
Hello?
Race, yeah, we can hear you, Ray.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm looking and like paying attention. How close do they seem?
They're soft, but close.
I'm gonna finish squeezing myself out of the vent and hit the floor with a big clang.
Oh God, Squinea, you're
Sorry.
gonna give us away.
There's something coming.
Oh, and there we get size.
We need to go,
fucking
Harry.
6 dice with 2 exalted icons for that roll.
Well, maybe we can use it now.
Yeah,
Too
I'll
hardy.
say...
Recycling.
but also a ruin, which I get and can use for fun things later on.
Oh, no.
So your dice finally rolled, Max, and it looks like you got a lot of successes.
Oh, joy.
But also a ruin, which gives me the ability to do some fun things later. And right now, those footsteps have stopped after Sister Guinea has thudded to the ground.
Sorry. I suppose we should get out of here then. Unless everyone else wants to stay and die in glorious combat for the Emperor.
This is like gonna slowly like sneak her way, or not sneak her way, but just like slink her way closer in the direction that Ophelia is in, hoping to get like a jump start on the way out.
Yeah. So after Ophelia grabbed some food, she's just gonna continue walking in the direction of her ship.
Okay.
Can we hurry, please?
Yes, that sounds like a very good idea. And so she'll start power walking.
Okay. Ophelia starts power walking towards the ship as...
Sister Guinea, why
faster.
don't you pick her up?
Eventually, you come to the hangar, Ophelia. Now, this is where you could find the umbilical leading to your ship, generally. If you describe your ship to them, if you do, I'll say you can over this long trip, they will recognize the ship as the ship that they saw as they flew in with their stolen Thunderhawk.
Oh.
Yeah. I feel
there-
like. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, I feel like Ophelia's ship looks a lot like she does, in which it's just this amalgamation of parts, like held together with WD-40 and duct tape.
Yeah, there's a few places that you could tell had been blown off and replaced with whatever other part of a ship was lying around.
It is
this is a
ship
technology
of the Emperor.
Yes. Now,
Oh
you can't see it from here
my.
because you aren't in the hangar yet, but you come to a blast door. There's a large sign illuminated in red which says hangar. Now, if you would like to... Oh, I didn't mean to put an effect there in Roll20. If you would like to... Work with me, Roll20. There we go. Now, if you would like to go through the door, all you need to do is have Sister Guinea push a button.
I get the feeling like there's Astartes on the other side of this door.
Yeah,
Sister
can we
Guinea is
listen
not
in?
Esmern, but
Can I was on our walk, like trying to pay attention to behind us because I heard those footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll perception or something?
You may.
Sorry, awareness.
Yes.
Yes, I want to do a thing too.
Should I do roll 20 or something else?
Just use your actual dice. Roll20 is too slow. Tormy, what was that you wanted to do?
So my helmet can do heat signatures. Can I look through the door in front of us to see if there are things lying beyond?
Yes, you may, Sister Guinea. That's a lot of dice.
Alright.
To
What do I have
activate
to roll for
the thermal
that?
filter on your
Oh, yeah, I don't have to roll
helmet.
for that.
And now normally, yeah, you don't have to roll for using your thermal helmet. normally it might be a little bit hard to tell through the blast doors, but the blast doors are now ice cold, and so the slight emanations of body heat on the other side from a few figures is, while not evident, certainly it's there. It's visible.
Can I tell what they are?
None of them are big enough to be Astartes.
All right.
Okay. Nissa, you are able to... You can't hear footsteps coming from down the hall anymore. Ray, are you talking? Have you muted?
You hear
yourself?
me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You can just tell us
Okay,
your
cool.
dice results. 4 up is success, 6 is really good.
Well,
That's
2 6s, 2 5s, and a 4.
Yeah, so you rolled very well. You are not being followed. All right. So, Tormy, are you going to inform your comrades of what's on the other side of the door?
There are things on the other side, but they're not big enough to be what's hunting them. So, Sister Gwinnea, maybe if you go in guns blazing, they'll be afraid.
Shoot them. Got it. All right, I open the door and
now,
fire
welcome to roll
my
20.
bolt pistol. Oh dear. Fire my bolt pistol at the first person.
Okay. So, if you go to your roll 20 overlay, you can drag yourself through the door.
Door. Am I in the right place?
You're on roll 20.
Yeah, I'm
moving
my little character.
Represents character Tormy. Advanced has sight. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
hey, I see guys.
Yes. Sister Gwinnea, can you see guys?
I can see you guys. Yeah, I can see Nissa. I can see someone.
Oh no, I see. Wait, am I?
Do you see the figures in front of you, sister?
Nissa?
That's not Nissa. This is Nissa.
It says Nissa.
This one?
Moving, Nissa.
Okay, I saw that.
So you're in the door.
Door.
Am I in the right place?
Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
We're still on the ship from before.
Yeah, this.
We're professionals. Doing
Okay, so
professional
I see.
things.
Black box.
Okay, let's see. Houston, okay, I gotta remember to edit this out, so I'll do that. Edit
I swear
this
to God,
out
if I
where
see
I
this on
didn't
the
figure
recording,
out
that's
roll
gonna be
20
so
correctly. So, maybe go to... Okay. So, do you have a little blue icon that says page toolbar?
Page
Me?
toolbar.
Where would that be?
That would be up above by
No.
the zoom buttons on your HUD thing.
Page.
I see drawing things and dice.
Okay, that's just what I got then. What the fuck is happening then? Like, I tested this out, so let's see.
We still see the old screen. We don't see the new one.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking moron. Oh god, I'm dumb. Okay, that is annoying as hell. I forgot to... You have to move the players tab from... Gosh, that is silly. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, there you go. There you go.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh
Yes.
my, it's rolling. Oh my, it's...
Now can you
oh.
see, guys?
Oh, yes.
Brilliant.
I still have the black... Oh, I
Zoom
see.
out. It's way over to the right.
Yeah, it's black because we're in the dark.
Yes. It is dark.
Yeah.
So, Sister Gwinnea, if you could make me a roll to shoot...
I'll be honest, I thought I was gonna be shooting some poor hangar attendant. It's very pleasant to find out that I'm shooting.
It is in fact
someone.
It is in fact a bunch of...
Hey!
Wow, that's
Turns out
very bad.
I'm not very good with guns.
You raise your bolt pistol at what appears to be cultists. They were black. They have the stars of chaos emblazoned on their uniforms. You raise your pistol, firing at the first one, and completely whiffing the shot as the bolt round goes over his shoulder and explodes on the wall behind him.
I didn't have much time to aim
for
in
that,
my defense.
he will do a roll. He'll do his first roll. Weapon, he will rush you, Sister Gwinnea, with a power claw.
I was gonna say good because he's getting in melee range, but that sounds.
That sounds healthy.
Yeah,
That
power
sounds like
claws.
a weapon.
This looks like an industrial tool that has been repurposed into a man's arm. This guy is big. He would be big enough to almost be like a Bulgrin, slightly smaller, but big enough. Like almost, he would be on the small end of Bulgrins, which
A
are these
worthy
big hulking
challenge.
humans. And one of his arms is an industrial power claw.
So, I was in a LARP for a long, long time, and we had a very hilarious troll named Bulgrin.
Ah,
So, I don't know what that is in this context. I'm just thinking of a guy who runs around in a gray bodysuit, an apron, and nothing else.
that's not actually that far off.
Oh. Yes. we
So,
can,
Sister
Barb.
Grenea, I'm assuming that 6
It's,
hits you.
yeah, it hits.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. So the damage is how much? How resilient are you?
I have 10 resilience.
That is so lucky for you. Because otherwise, this would hurt a lot. Would you like to soak with your reaction? So
Yes,
for every
absolutely.
yes, so you can
Oh my
roll
God.
2 dice to turn that damage into shock.
I rolled
Oh,
the thing that says soak
brilliant.
damage.
The power claw, instead of he tried to grab you in a pincer and crush your power armor with his claw, instead you managed to duck out of the way, and so he only clubs you with it, knocking the wind out of you. All right. Whose turn is it next? So the way initiative works in this game, Rachel, did you read up on that or? Okay.
No.
Are we
Oh,
using
no, so the way
role-playing
initiative
dice or
works
are we
is
using
basically-
real dice?
You go, enemy goes, you go, enemy goes, and you guys decide among yourself who goes when.
Should we do whoever just went decides who goes next?
Sure,
Just to
yeah,
make
that's fair.
Okay. Let's have Tormy go next then. They have
All
the
right,
plasma
since
rifle.
I'm competent with a gun, I'm going to opt to shoot these guys. But I feel like my sniper rifle is probably, not fitted for this close-to-close combat, so instead I'm going to switch to secondary gun. What did you call it?
The pulse pistol?
Yes, please, thank you.
Yes, the equivalent of a plasma pistol, but it doesn't explode. Nifty little
Yeah,
thing.
because Tau technology is made by competent people.
Made by cowards.
All right, give me a roll
Oh,
then.
Go
For me?
suck your emperor's dick.
He doesn't
So-
have one. He's a skeleton.
The pulse pistol does not have the same thing. Yeah, so just go into your character
Skills.
sheet. I added the weapon for you.
Do I go to combat? Oh, equipment.
Yes. No, yeah, combat and then scroll down and you'll see your
Oh,
pulse
okay,
rifle.
combat, okay.
I'll do
Rifle?
the damage as different because
Okay.
I know the damage for the plasma pistol is lower than the pulse rifle.
Okay, and then I roll it. I'm attacking.
All right, excellent. Oh, that's not excellent. That's terrible.
Oh my god.
I
Wow.
told you AI
Out
guys
of
don't
9
like
dice,
me.
1 success.
AI guys don't like
Yikes.
me.
No one's
Okay,
allowed to hit right now.
you a bolt of blue light jets from your pistol and illuminates the room temporarily, showing the 4 other cultists. But then again collides with a wall right next to where Sister Gwenea's bolter shot hit. And now a cultist will do their
Should I have
move.
specified who I was attacking?
Whatever, no matter who you were attacking with that roll, you would not hit them.
Okay.
This cultist is going to rush forward, firing his auto pistol. Don't worry, it's really shitty. And he's going to be firing at Sister Gwenea as well.
Breach my resilience. I dare ya.
He literally can't, by the way. So
Power
no matter
armor,
what he
baby.
rolls here, he can't. It's an auto pistol. It does 5 damage. Resilience is 10. The few rounds that do hit, plink harmlessly off your carapace. Well, not carapace, your power armor. Tormy's wearing carapace. So,
What's carapace?
it's a type of armor.
Hmm.
So, Tormy, who's next?
All right. I'm gonna opt for Cyron to go next. They've got that shuriken.
Shuriken Cannon, yes. So, I added these to your character sheets, guys, just so you could use them more easily. Just go to your character sheet, combat, scroll down, and you'll see your weapon.
All right.
And just hit
Yeah, and,
roll attack.
needless to say, I will be.
Who are
I
you
will be
targeting?
attacking.
'Cause
I'm gonna say.
you can get a clean shot on all 5 of them. Well, Sister Gwinnett is in the way of the big one, but the other 4 you can probably get a shot.
There's a big
the guy
one.
the guy that's kind of to the left of Sister Gwinnett and the big one.
Yeah, the guy that
That guy.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so take the shot. Give me a roll. There we go. Oh! 3 glory. You guys have 3 glory from that one roll. Hot damn. Yeah, so I'm gonna say that since that's a glory and a critical, this guy's in trouble. So he rushes forward, plinking away with his, what appears to be like a handmade pistol, like he made it himself out of pipes and whatever he found at Sister Gwinnett. And Cyron, you just shoulder your shuriken cannon and let out this burst of these, well, little, almost like X-Acto knife blades. Just dozens of them scattering in his direction, and he is sliced to ribbons before he can take another step. He is now paced on the ground.
Perfect, thank
And
you.
with that, one of his comrades will turn and run for the door.
Coward.
Who's next? Cyron, it's up to you.
No one with any faith in the Emperor runs.
Let's break up the buddy system. I'd like to see what Ophelia will be doing.
Okay. Ophelia will jump out of the doorway, shout, "Not today, motherfuckers!" and blast one of the cultists with her shotgun.
One of the ones in the back or the big guy?
Let's go for the big guy.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Alright, I clicked the button.
Oh.
Did it work?
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Hey,
Is it too
Oh,
late
that's a
to
ruin.
Is it too late to roll physical dice?
Oh, that's a ruin.
That's a complication.
This is my favorite rogue trader.
You fire. You raise your shotgun. This guy's 5 feet away. You level it at his head. You're like, okay, this is it. You pull the trigger, and it clicks. The weapon jams. You'll have to spend your next action unjamming that weapon next turn, or you can ditch the weapon and use something else.
I took the name Ophelia because it was one of the suggested names in the rulebook, and I like the way it sounds. Given what has just happened, I'm naming my shotgun Hamlet.
Yes! Bravo. Hamlet.
Yes, another member of the club who names their weapons. Welcome.
This guy is
Yeah,
going
why
to rush
wouldn't you?
forward a few steps and fire at Ophelia with his auto gun. It's a... Auto guns are basically just assault rifles. And does that... No, that doesn't beat anything. Yeah, he fires, but he's sort of running towards you blindly like, death to the false emperor, as his gun is shaking, and the bullets just go wide. He misses you by a mile, Ophelia. And that leaves Nissa.
Okay. Fire my las gun.
Who's getting shot?
Who's the guy that's still running?
This guy right here. This one. He's running death to the
Yeah,
false emperor and missing every shot.
I know, who's the one running away?
Oh, this guy. You do not have a clear shot on him from... Actually, you do. You can shoot him. He's within your line of sight.
I'm gonna turn, rotate a little bit, and I wanna shoot at him.
Okay. Give me a roll. Yikes.
Ooh.
I don't think I need to say this, but that's a miss. The last bolt
Yeah.
impacts the wall beside him, and the sparks it throws out are quite dramatic, but the actual damage it leaves is rather minimal. And with that, this next guy is going to use his turn to rush Nissa and shoot his autogun. Also screaming.
We have to have a new name for everything in 40k.
Yes, yep. And instead of screaming Death to the False Emperor, he will scream Ave Dominus Nox, which is a Night Lord slogan.
Oh, that's a lot.
Did he roll? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nissa, does that 6 successes hit you?
It's not looking pretty.
Let me
It
check
says my resilience is 6.
Yes, your
my
resilience
defense
is
is
6, your defense is 3. So what'll happen is, let me double check the autogun stats. You will take 4 damage from the autogun. Now, with your resilience... Or wait, no, he passed your defense, so you take the autogun damage on your resilience. Your resilience is 6?
Yeah.
You have you will take 1 damage. Do you want to use a soak action?
Sure. How do I do that?
So what you do is you roll, so... You hit,
I have it pulled up, actually.
What?
I have it pulled up. I have the rules.
Brilliant.
So first thing you do is you suffer 1 shock immediately.
Yes.
Then you make a soak roll, which you have on your character sheet.
Yes, it's under combat.
It's all the way over to the right under soak damage. And then each icon you roll negates 1 wound, and an exalted icon negates 2.
I rolled 1 exalted.
Brilliant.
Okay.
And the wounds that are negated are turned to shock, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you are down to 4 shock, having taken... So, the bullet hits you, but you have this sort of... I don't know, you have a belt on. And the round... So I guess the ammunition was homemade, because the round hits you in the belt buckle. It knocks the wind out of you, knocks you to the ground, but you are alive, and that's what matters. So, top of the turn order, our big boy over here is going to take another swing at Nissa.
At Nissa?
Not at Nissa, at Sister Gwinnea. I'm dumb. Ouch! That gets through your thing. Yeah. That gets through your defense. Now let's see what kind of damage he does.
I would love to know.
I have a little question.
Oh wait, that's the wrong sheet.
I don't understand the imagery. What is the thing with the eagle? And then
that's
what is
the
the
Aquila.
difference?
That is a symbol of the Imperium.
And then what's the difference between that and the sparkly one?
Which one?
The one that has the little ring around it.
The one that's pink? That one is the logo I made for the podcast.
Number 6.
So that's 12 damage. Nissa, what's your 10?
On the roll.
12?
Normal one is just 5 or 4,
damage,
and the lower one is
so
6.
Nissa, you will be taking 4 damage. Would you like to soak?
Stop saying Nissa. It's not me.
Not Nissa. Fuck. I'm tired. I just ran a game of D&D for my family who have no idea how to play D&D. So that was fun.
Yeah, so, I can't really soak. If I keep soaking, I'm gonna run out of shock.
Yes.
I don't know what happens when I run out of shock.
You will take 4 damage if you don't soak. 4 wounds.
Boy, I'll soak it. Why not? I'll soak it. Sure.
Let's Jane, you were talking about roll 20. I'm dumb. Okay. Yeah, you're taking the 4 damage.
No, I'm trying.
Oh, you're soaking. Give me a soak roll.
I tried. I clicked it.
Okay. Maybe that'll happen. There we go. It happened. Oh, brilliant.
3.
So you managed to soak all but 1 damage.
Oh, so I run out of shock.
You are out of shock.
I don't know what that does.
Well, let's see. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not great. Let me roll on the table. I don't have dice with me. Okay, let's just say you are eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Stunned.
Oh, good. Oh, good, I'm stunned.
Yes, you are stunned, meaning you are knocked to the ground. A massive hit to the head from this power claw. You are seeing stars.
But I'm not dead.
You are not dead.
Okay.
It is not comfortable, but who's going next, buddy? Who's going next, Sister Gwinnea?
Wait, is it? Wait,
not
do
Sister
I get to
Grenade.
take a turn? Who
Yeah,
gets?
you're stunned. This costs you a turn.
Sick. It's good. Okay. Well, how about Sai goes next? How about that happens?
It is gun time.
How about you
Once
kill
again.
this guy, please?
I am going to do my fucking best.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that gets past his defense. The Shuriken Catapult does some pretty good damage. So I will check what that is, but this guy does not have much health, because after all, he is that's 10 damage. Yeah, so you level your Shuriken at the big guy, who is clonked Sister Gwenea, and unleash hell with this Shuriken Cannon. And these little rounds don't exactly do what they did to the other guy. They don't shred him to pieces, but they do turn the front of his body into a bloody mess, and he collapses to the ground dead.
Fantastic.
The remaining 2 cultists see this and begin to flee. Or the first one of them flees.
Yeah, you want some of this? Don't be shy.
I'll move you into the hall. Okay, who's next?
I'm not gonna say thank you for saving me. Well, just letting you know.
Can't thank the Xenos.
Nope.
I wasn't saving you, I was saving me.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, my dog has visited me. Hey, Cassie. And she left.
Do we get
Okay.
to see the pupper? Oh,
No,
I wanted
Cassie.
to see the dog.
Come here.
If you want to see a dog,
I'll
I
send
have
you
a
a
dog
photo
right
later.
here.
She's a
I
sweetheart.
have dog. I
Um,
have dog. Hold on. I have dog.
No, she's going to bed. Oh, a bluebell.
Oh, what a cute little pupper.
Bluebell's an angel. Oh, I love her. So, Sai, who's going next?
Let's do Nissa this time.
Anyone that's out the door currently.
No, they are currently trying to open the door.
Hey, which one was the one that swung at me?
This guy. Oh, the one that swung at you. The one that shot at you?
Okay.
This guy. Oh, didn't mean to.
I didn't see him. Yeah, fuck it. I'm
Nothing,
gonna go
what's
ahead and
wrong?
use smite on him.
Okay, hit him with that. Give me that psychic power roll. That would be a willpower plus psychic mastery. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, it did it. That is D3 mortal wounds, I believe.
Yes.
So
One
give it a
D3
roll.
mortal.
Okay, that's a 3, so that's 2 mortal wounds. That does not kill him. However, he does double over in pain as you can see warp lightning sort of sizzle from his ears outwards.
Oh.
And on his turn, this guy is going to open the doors. Once I can get the overlay working. There we go.
Oh,
No,
that
not
sounds
the
good.
effects. God damn it. All right.
He's gonna open the doors.
Doors are
Oh, what's
open,
behind the doors?
and he's running through. You cannot currently see what's behind those doors, but you are welcome to find out.
I'm sure it's only good
In
things.
fact, you might just find out next turn,
Oh, that's good.
if you are so unlucky.
Ophelia.
Is it my turn?
Eh.
I'm sorry?
It's your turn, yeah.
Okay. So she'll smack her gun, say bad Hamlet, no biscuit. And who else is in shotgun range?
Both of these guys. Both of the guys you can see are within shotgun range.
Alright. The one that's closest to me, he's getting some shotgun to the face.
Go for it. Give me a roll.
Click the button.
Oh, nice. Very well rolled. So,
Yay.
this shotgun, you certainly have had firearms training. I don't think you've ever maybe fired this gun before, because an Astartes shotgun is meant for an Adeptus Astartes, a space marine, meant to be handled by a superhuman. It doesn't have a stock either. So you can't shoulder the recoil. It nearly breaks your wrist when you pull the trigger. It doesn't, but it nearly does. And you are almost knocked to the floor. You stagger as this massive sort of pillar of flames comes out of the barrel of the gun, and when your eyes readjust to the light of only the flashlight, you can see that there's just a pair of legs, and from the waist up, gone, standing there, and then the legs fall to the ground.
Where's your god now?
And with his turn, this guy's running. Actually, no. With his turn, the man with the heavy stubber, who you can't see in the other room, is going to open fire on you guys. Try to lay a suppression effect. Unfortunately, guess who's in the way? His friend.
The rest of his allies.
The door opens, and you hear, and immediately just this deafening boom, 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 as this heavy stubber fires into the airlock, spraying down the area. The two cultists who ran towards that airlock are immediately cut down by it, and I will fire for this cultist veteran who has a heavy stubber.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah, nothing like a guy with a heavy machine gun. It's actually not that good of a weapon. It's still a stubber. With those successes, it's a good weapon. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I don't know how, Okay, I'm gonna say, for the sake of not killing Nissa immediately, I'm gonna say he's aiming at Sister Gwinnea. Because I originally had him... Because Sister Gwinnea, if you take this as damage, you'll be fine, because you can take the 10 damage that this gun does.
I just pick myself up and...
You pick yourself up and are immediately floored again by a heavy stubber round to the chest. It doesn't go through your armor.
What happened to the other cultists?
They were cut down by the heavy stubber fire.
Oh, and so this is the extra that's passing by.
Yes.
Hello, Emperor. It's me, Gwinnea.
Yeah, your flashlights don't seem to reach far enough into the room to see him. As you go into this hangar, the darkness is no longer just an absence of light. It's almost like a presence. Something is in the air. You can't tell what, but something is just making the light not travel as far.
Okay. Light isn't a problem if I'm using heat aspect.
Yes, okay, and I will give you your... I'll give you your heat vision.
Oh, heck yeah. So can I shoot at this guy who's currently shooting at us?
You do have a clear shot.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna eat plasma fire.
Give me a roll.
Okay, roll 20. Be nice to me. I don't know what it.
Never.
I haven't done anything to offend you. I'm switching back to my pulse rifle.
Never.
Okay.
I'm afraid to look.
So let me just double check to see if that hits. That does hit. His defense is 3.
Yeah.
And his resilience and his soak are not good enough to prevent him from being brutally maimed by that weapon. In fact, so brutally maimed that as the plasma bolt collides with this cultist, the energy imparted is too much for his body and his cells to handle, and he just explodes outwards in all directions.
Eat plasma fire.
The heavy stubber fire has gone. All is quiet.
Alright, which way to the ship?
This way, quickly.
Can I roll perception to try to see if there are any other enemies?
Yes, the way through the ship is the way the cultist had opened.
Okay.
Oh, if they fucked my ship, I'm gonna be so mad.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put you all around the corner. Well, you guys can drag your own tokens, just so you know.
Yeah, I'd like to help Sister Gwinnea get up and make her way around.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. Sister Gwinnea is concussed.
Yeah, Sister Gwinnea is concussed, but otherwise alive. It's so funny because what I have is I can see all of your lines of sight, and Tormi has thermal vision active right now, which is practically fucking cheating. So Tormi can see everything I got coming in this hangar.
I'm wondering if because I have one of my eyes is robotic. I'm wondering if I can see a little bit better in the dark.
Sure. I will.
With that.
I'll. You know what? If you spend 3 of your glory, which I know you have, I will allow you to I will give your thing better night vision by 40 feet. How about that?
There is a lot.
Can I consider it for next session?
Yes.
There is a lot.
Okay.
Guys,
Yes, Sister Gwinnea, you can see 4 cultists armed with auto guns, and one of them seems to be armed with a heavy stubber.
Let me at him.
Tormy, you
put
can
her
see
under
them. Sister
cover.
Gwinnea, you can't see them. I'm sorry.
Never mind.
Sister Gwinnea, Tormy mentions like, I've identified 4 threat signatures, and Sister Gwinnea sort of like concussedly stumbles forward, dragging the chainsword.
Ty, put her under cover, please. This is a liability right now.
Now, Tormy, I will let you take a shot if you want at one of them before combat starts, because you can see them and they can't see you.
All right.
Where's cover? Where did someone pull me? I can't see anything. It's so dark.
This is cover. Here, I'll put you in cover.
Oh, the advantage of Tau technology. Okay, I'm going to advance to behind this tank, so then I have pretty good shot on these guys here, and I'm going to attack the one somewhat across from me. He's on the stripe line.
Yeah, the guy with the heavy stubber. Give me a roll.
Yeah, that MFR. You're gonna eat plasma fire. Okay, dice, please. Please, I respect you. I'm afraid of you.
Doesn't make it. As the plasma ball arcs through the air, he sees it coming and ducks behind the APC at the last moment, and it collides with a wall beside him, essentially melting the metal where he was standing.
Alright, then I'm gonna duck back
undercover. And he will return
cover.
fire. Tormy, I updated your character sheet because you didn't give yourself the armor that you start with, and so your defense was 2.
Oh.
So I gave you the armor. So it should be like 4 or 5 or 6.
That's a 7.
Why am I rolling so well?
Give me your dice powers.
Oh, I shot with Tormy. I shot with your dice pool. I'm a moron. Let me shoot with a veteran.
God. Equally distribute this dice luck.
Okay, there we go. That's better. Tormy, the rounds. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spend a ruin.
Oh no!
I'm gonna use that ruin to fuck up your helmet.
What happened to mutualism? Oh, geez, I get what okay, fine, I get what's going on. You want my helmet gone? It's giving me too many advantages.
Not necessarily. I'm just I have ruin, and I've kind of got to spend them on something, right?
Oh.
Well, the bullets are stopped by your helmet, but one of the rounds impacts your optic port, and your thermal vision, while still functioning, is damaged. Your vision has been reduced.
Okay, it's been reduced
to 30 feet instead of 120. So, who's next?
All right, I'm going to have Nissa go next. Maybe she can mind melt one of these guys.
I can't see anything, yeah?
Yeah, Nissa, you'll have to advance if you want to see anything. So I will give you all turns to move up, and I will give all the guys turns to shoot. Well, actually, neither of you can see each other. So now that this combat is essentially broken now, like, nobody has vision.
But I saw where...
I saw
where the plasma went.
You can't see
I saw where
them,
the plasma went.
Yeah, you saw where the plasma went. You can see, like, a glowing spot.
Where that was, can I run towards it? I don't know where it is on the map.
You absolutely may. How far are you gonna... You can run, like, yay far.
And now the question is, do I see anyone?
You currently do not see anything. The other end of the APC is obscured by shadow.
And can I try to use Mind Probe?
You need a target in mind for that. So, you know what? So, who's next?
Next is gonna be, Sai.
Okay. Siron.
All right, so this person that's like in front of me, that's Nissa, right?
This is Nissa, correct.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna try to get forward also.
Yeah, so Nissa was all the way back.
So
You can get all the way up to the APC, and you're Eldar, so you have better movement. If you want to get up to the APC.
Yeah, I want to move.
You can use it as cover. And I would recommend you take a look around. Oh, there's a man. Would you like to shoot?
Okay.
You can shoot.
I would literally love to shoot.
Who are you shooting? Which one? This guy's out of your line of sight, but the other 3 are fair game.
It doesn't really matter to me, I guess. Whoever looks the most smug.
Okay. This guy's getting shot then, I guess. He's got just one of those faces. So give me a roll to hit him. And he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Funny thing is, you don't have to roll damage in this game. He's dead. He's so fucking dead. You fire a volley of shurikens at him, and like tends to happen to unarmored targets when you fire a shuriken cannon at them, he is turned to putty in no time. This guy is going to take his turn, and he is going to shoot at you, Siron.
As I expected, yeah.
Don't worry, if you're wearing any armor, he's in trouble. Come on, there we go. Okay, well, so, yeah, that's not good. He has a ruin and a critical. What's your armor resistance, your damage resistance like, your resistance?
Where is that on the...
Or, yeah, your armor rating, sorry. Ugh. Here, I can find it, I can see it. It's on character sheets under combat. Defense 3, okay, that's not great. So yeah, that hits. And let's see what your resilience is. Your resilience should be around 6, if I remember correctly. Resilience is 4. That is not reassuring. I may need to fill this sheet out for you, because you should have more than that. But would you like to use your soak to turn those wounds into shock?
Yes.
Okay, give me a roll for that. So that would be under combat. And combat, and you'd press soak damage.
Is it just where it says soak? Because it's not letting me...
Soak DM, here, I'll roll it. There we go, let's see. Okay, yeah, you've tanked all but 1 shot. Or, no, you've tanked all but, like, 4 wounds, pardon. So several bullets collide with your body. The result is not pretty. Eldar are tough. Very tough, in fact. But a bullet is a bullet, and they rip flesh and break bones.
Yeah, I also totally didn't give myself armor.
Yeah, we'll sort that out because you should have armor. I'll do that later. And you'd sort of duck back into cover as these bullets hit you in the shoulder and in the arm. Okay, who's next? Sai.
Ophelia.
Okay.
So who can I see?
So where you are right now, you can see nobody. Because you're back here. You can advance up to, like, here or here-ish, and you'll have line of sight then.
Yes, I will do that. I'm not sure which token is mine.
Here, I'll tag it. You're this token.
Okay. So how far can I advance?
To here or here-ish.
Okay.
It'll give you a line of sight on this dude.
No,
Okay.
This dude.
Hmm.
Now note,
Is
you are
that-
not in cover. If you go here, you will be in cover.
Yes, let's
Because
do
you
that.
do want to be in cover, otherwise shooting you will be much easier.
I do not want to get shot. I want
Yeah, it's
to do
generally
the
not
shooting.
a pleasant thing, as you can see from your newly acquired crew member, Siron, who is now bleeding very heavily. So are you taking a shot at this guy?
Yes.
Brilliant, give me a roll.
Clicking the button.
There we go. Ah, that's not good. The shot goes wide.
This is a freshly stolen shotgun. I'm not
Yes.
used to using it.
You're still adjusting to the recoil as it nearly blows you off your feet, and the pellets impact a crate the man is hiding behind. Who is next?
I will say that was a warning shot.
Talking's a free action, so you're welcome to yell that. So yeah, you yell, that was a warning shot. And who's next?
Can I go? Is it me?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm
Mr.
gonna...
Bonea, if I remember, you are fast as fuck.
I am fast as fuck. I'm going... I have things that I can do.
no longer
faster.
concussed?
You can...
Currently, I am suffering from the exhausted condition, shock 0. But I can spend a point of wrath to restore 1d3 plus 3 shock, which I'm gonna do as an action.
Brilliant.
So I get 2 plus 3, so I get all my shock back.
Brilliant.
And then how many movement actions does it take to get there, Harry?
So let's see. So normal human has 6. Sister Gwinnea is her speed is where did it say that? God damn it. Combat. Speed, we have it written as 0. I'm assuming her speed would be 7, so she could probably get to like here-ish or here-ish.
Okay.
Or here-ish.
Cool. I'm gonna use my power, one of my acts of faith, the Hand of the Emperor, to move my speed as a free action.
Oh.
So I'm gonna.
You're gonna double move
zoom.
and then attack, or?
I'm gonna double move. I can't attack because I spend action to restore shock.
Oh, yeah.
But
So,
is there a guy with a heavy stubber? Was that something that I?
He's
heard?
right there.
I'm gonna get right in his face.
Brilliant.
Dare him to use the heavy stubber in close combat.
Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time doing that. This man will take his shot at the one who just rushed his buddy, Sister Gwinnea.
Yeah. I'm drawing fire, guys.
Come on, roll the dice. I pressed the button twice, which means that in like 30 seconds it's going to give us 2 things. I will tell you that there is no way an auto gun gets through your armor, period. It just doesn't happen. So, no matter what rolls here, that is not going through.
Nice.
So who's next, Sister Gwinnea?
Let's say Nissa.
Okay, Nissa.
Okay. I want to go forward. Is there any cover forward up here that I see?
Up around here?
No.
Not really. There's a box over here that would provide cover, but you'd be flanked by both this guy, and the other guy. There's nowhere right now that would provide you cover except maybe here. And even then, that's flanked by... You could go, like, here-ish, maybe? Oh, and now it rolls for the Chaos Cultist. Yeah, neither of those rolls would have been good enough anyways, so... This is the only real cover you could get. But you can smite people now.
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
Come up along here, so, like, he at least can't hit
Yeah.
me back. And I'm gonna... I'll give a smite.
Okay, smite him. Give me the roll. Okay, that's very good. I get a ruin, but his head explodes. So, fair trade.
Yeah, fair trade.
He is incredibly dead. Yeah, his head explodes in a ball of warp lightning, sort of crackling along the ground where his body falls. The one last guy is gonna see this and flee. And as he this guy's turn. And as he runs around the edge of this, this sort of... I'm gonna say this is, an Avarice pig, an Arvis. A pig it's like a little small interplanetary and intership transport craft. As he runs around it, you hear a scream, and then bloody bits of him fly back around the corner.
Oh no.
You say that was the last guy, Harry?
No, there's still the guy with the heavy stubber in front of you.
I was wondering if you'd forgotten about him.
No, I hadn't. And
that
he's
you
pissing
just
himself. So, top of the
Guinea's right
turn
next to
order.
him.
You want to just give this one to Sister Guinea?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're shoving the chainsword where the light don't shine.
Merci beaucoup.
Ouch. He's very dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the damage from the chainsword go like these again, cultists are
It's a lot.
they are not hard to kill. And they're not very powerful.
Question.
So you rev your chainsword, he tries to bring up his heavy stubber to shoot you at point blank, but the gun's just too heavy, and you slice through the barrel of the heavy stubber to you just see this look of terror on his face as you bring the sword up and cut his head off. And he flops to the ground.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can sense any more enemies?
Yeah, give me a, are you using your mind? Are you probing?
Yes.
Okay, that's a manifest psychic power, so will plus psychic mastery.
Clicked it. Whenever it's gonna be down. I don't know when.
Okay, look, Roll20, it's nifty because I can make these incredibly detailed maps with, like, actual, like, dynamic lighting, but it's also kinda laggy, which is annoying as hell.
Kinda.
Incredibly laggy. I'm gonna press the button.
From everything I've heard, dynamic lighting is basically black magic.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, we got it. We got it. It's warp craft. Oh, okay. That's a good roll. That's a lot of exalted icons, which you can transfer over to your next roll. Would you like to? You can sense a single living being, and it is quite something. It's leaving the people around you are, with the exception of the one newcomer, are leaving relatively mundane psychic signatures. But whatever this is, while not a psyker itself, leaving behind quite a warp presence.
Did I have encountered anything similar to this before?
You were chased by it.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to yell, that is a space marine heretic! Get to the ship!
You can see two red glowing eyes glow to life around the corner, and the Space Marine activates his jump pack and rushes forward. Plops down in the middle of the room. You can see that he is wearing a jump pack with little wings on it, and two massive lightning claws. Arcs of electricity are jetting between the blades.
Which way is the ship?
Oh, jeez. He's in the way of the ship.
Okay.
See?
It was my task to find you, but it seems that you've walked right into my arms.
Space Marines.
So who's going first?
Question. Can this Space Marine see in the dark? I'm guessing yes, because
he's a Night Lord. They basically live in the dark. In fact, your flashlights are probably going to be pretty... He doesn't like them, but that's okay. Who's taking the first shot?
Like light.
Let's blind him. Let's blind him.
He doesn't like light. My plasma bolt emits a lot of light.
Fuck yeah, do it. Take it.
In fact, you know how to overcharge your plasma rifle, which would certainly melt it into a useless hunk of slag, but would also emit light that would actually cause damage to any unprotected human eye.
If I remember correctly, Nissa has some grenades with her as well.
Nissa does have, I believe, 2 frag grenades.
I do.
I thought you picked up 2 more from the other guards.
4 frag grenades. Isn't that fun?
Okay. And I have 2 frag grenades as well.
Okay.
So what you're saying is that I shouldn't go into melee.
Don't go into melee.
Not yet.
Okay. I like having my guns. They're strong, they're good, they're reliable. I don't want to betray Sue like that. So I'm just going to instead... Okay, as a free option, could I throw a grenade and then shoot? Or would throwing a grenade be an action?
That would be an action.
Damn it.
And you're a little bit of advice? Your pulse rifle does more damage.
Okay, yeah, so F this guy. He's eating plasma fire.
Plasma and Space Marines, while they mix better than plasma and normal humans, don't mix well. So give me a roll.
Please, dice.
Okay,
Don't
let's see what
hate
his difficulty to hit him is. Where's that? Where's his sheet? Oh, yeah, Space Marine. There we go.
I'm afraid.
Sheet. Okay, yeah, that hits.
Yes!
And I'm going to spend a ruin to make him try to soak.
Ruh-roh.
This feels cruel.
And he soaks all but 1 damage. The plasma bolt hits him square in the chest. It's a hell of a shot. And you can see the ceramite plating buckle under the impact. You've left a hole.
Nice.
Inside
There's
you
an
can see his
opening.
augmetic chest.
We've got an opening.
He only takes 1 damage, though. But at least his armor's compromised. Anyways, who's next?
Is he not going?
I'm going to elect
he's
Nissa
going
to
now.
go next.
No, why'd you have to remind him?
Well, now there's a plasma weapon in his face, so he's going to use his incredible movement, because he's got a jump pack, to rush my
Also,
dear
no
friend.
cat. No cat.
Oh, the cats.
She
I
understands.
had to for the integrity of the game. I'm
Emotional
sorry.
distress. Oh, baby cat.
I'll just pull up the rules for
Yikes.
people dying. Yeah.
I'd recommend you roll soak.
Okay. So wait, who is he
So
attacking?
Tormy, go to your character sheet and hit soak damage.
My cat is causing me more technical
I'll roll it
difficulty.
for you, don't worry. Okay.
I came here for a good time, and honestly, I feel so attacked right now.
Hey, that's not bad. You managed to soak all but, 3 wounds?
Yo, my health is 4, isn't it?
Yikes!
I have really low health.
His lightning claw
count...
rakes through the front plate of your armor. Who's next?
So at being
I
below
elected
half,
Nessa to go next.
being a below half means you count as heavily wounded. So you take a +2 difficulty number penalty to all tests. So basically, whatever you roll is reduced by 2.
Yeah, yikes.
Oh god, this game is so mean.
Oh yeah, it's me.
I'm in Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, Nissa is. So I had. How do glories work or exalted?
Exalted
dice
icons,
things
you can
work?
transfer over 3 from your last roll to this roll.
I'm gonna do that, and Nissa's just shouting with both of her hands, and her arms just thrown out beneath her. She's terrified, but she's gonna try to smite this guy. I don't know if it'll
Brilliant,
work.
you're shifting over 3 exalted icons, which is gonna make that smite more potent.
You don't say.
Give me that D3. Because with the 3 exalted icons, that is going to succeed.
Well, I already hit that. I'm just going to roll a normal dice so I don't have to wait.
Yeah, go for it.
Game question. Are there death saving throws in this?
Yes,
Yep.
kind of.
That's a 5.
A 5, that's a 3. He's dead.
Oh.
The Astartes goes for the second claw to Tormy. I can't tell you, by the way, how lucky you are that you rolled a 3. He goes for the second swipe with his claws to finish Tormy off for good, and you can see at the and you can see at the joints of his armor this buildup of warp lightning that sort of jumps to bits of the ceramite.
Oh, God.
And then, Tormy, you can see his visor, his eye plates, they crack. And you can see blood spurt up behind them, and he just stands there with his claw raised, and then crumples into a pile of ceramite warplate.
Oh, God. Oh.
Excellent work.
Oh, Commander Farsight.
Now, interestingly enough, you recognize this hangar. This is, in fact, the same hangar where your Thunderhawk so valiantly held off about a dozen Night Lords before being overtaken.
Yeah.
And now you may move about freely. I'll just delete this Night Lord, and I'll say you guys are wherever you want to be, because combat's over for the session, unless you really fuck up somehow.
I'm gonna turn to Ophelia and just go, where is your ship?
This way.
Yes, so you lead them towards one of the umbilicals, and...
Hi, can I get some help? It's kind of hard walking when you're bleeding profusely out of your chest.
I picked Tormy up.
Yes,
and
okay,
slammed him
Sister
over my
Gwenea
shoulder.
just shoulders Tormy. Now, normally...
Careful, my
now,
ribs.
okay, so by the way, the moment you kill this Space Marine, the supernatural darkness that was shrouding the area is gone, and you can now see out of the hangar into the vacuum of space. Of course, there's a plasma membrane between you, protecting you. Now, Ophelia, you've seen your ship. You've seen it in many bad states. Don't think you ever seen it in two pieces, though.
What did they do to my ship?
The Covenant of Blood, the Night Lord cruiser, as you may have picked up on your Auspex scans, has rammed itself into your ship and is now currently seated between the two halves.
Oh boy. Hey, maybe we should take...
It appears that the Night Lords had put the servitors to work, because as far as pieces of war gear goes, a mostly operational Thunderhawk, quite valuable to a unit of Space Marines with no access to reinforcements or new material.
I'm gonna steal their ship.
Hey, does anyone want to pick up that Space Marine armor? That might be useful for, maybe upgrading some tech, armor.
It is tainted by chaos and far too big.
Oh, Gwenea, shove it. God, someone get me a med pack. I need to be uncussed. I'm in too much pain. Ophelia.
You need to be concussed?
No, Gwenea. Ophelia, do you know how to fly a ship?
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
If I have one.
Look,
so, for the record, this is the party's Thunderhawk gunship. It was previously buried under a pylon that fell on it. The pylon has since been removed by servitors.
Orator. I'm sorry, ship. I'm forgetting your name. I'm in so much pain.
Harry.
Yes?
Can Nissa go over and remove the helmet of the Space Marine?
She absolutely can. So, you know what? Give me a strength athletics roll to try and move that helmet. Because it's heavy. So, you don't exactly pick up the helmet as much as you sort of, try, and then you lift, and you just drop it, and it rolls off onto the floor. And bits of blood and brain kind of spill out as you see the effect of a head explosion, except contained within a ceramite helmet.
Glad that.
Of course, the helmet weighs nearly 200 pounds, so
just shaking.
Heavy.
Nissa's just looking at what she's done, then turns and walks towards where Ophelia said the ship was.
Okay.
Aren't we using the Warhawk?
The Thunderhawk. It looks like that's how you're gonna have to get off.
If
you want to try boarding Ophelia's ship, you're welcome to, but it's seen better days.
Perhaps there's a planet or something.
Yeah.
In the sector system.
Ophelia, I trust you with or more. Excuse me, I'm gonna go pass out from pain.
Are you boarding is it safe to assume you're boarding the Thunderhawk?
Yes. And after saying that, Torby's just gonna faint from being in pain.
Okay, so you roll 20, you can be done with that for now, unless I make you roll for other things. Combat's over for the session. You board the Thunderhawk, and despite the massive amount of punishment it has taken, this thing is still going. It is an Astartes vessel, after all, and it is built to their standards. So, Where are we off to, Ophelia? We gonna go by your ship, or are we landing on the nearby planet?
I think Ophelia would like to salvage whatever she can from the wreckage of her ship.
Okay.
Are we safe to go by the ship? Because isn't it by the other ship that, ripped it in two? Wouldn't there be more enemies on that ship?
Are there visible adversaries?
Well, there's the Covenant of Blood, which is a chaos
They're adversaries.
warship parked in between the two halves of your ship. But other than that giant fuck-off battleship, none at all.
Let's not. I vote let's not. We're not in the best condition right now.
Of course, the Thunderhawk does have a volcano cannon mounted to the top, but you're not sure what that would do against void shields.
We could find out.
I love void. Rachel, do you know about void shields?
Nope.
It's literally a network of
this is the
shields
black
around the
hole.
ship that opens a portal into another dimension and makes the the ordnance another dimension's problem. It's the dumbest thing. I love it.
It's very Imperium.
Yeah. Rips open a hole in space-time and just throws bullets through it.
What if we just took the incoming ordnance and put it somewhere else?
I feel like there's a Harry Turtledove or Eric Flint story in there somewhere.
The poor guy's gardening and a shell explodes in his house.
It's now Nissa's turn to go into one of the gunner areas and just curl up in a ball.
Yes.
Hi, can I get some medical attention, please?
She's not there. She can't give that.
Yeah, Nissa goes to the same gun pod that Sister Gwinnea had previously curled up in and curls up in it. Again,
I do have medicine as an ability. Can I actually roll Medicaid?
You absolutely can, and you
on
have
Tormy,
and your result will be enhanced because you were aboard the Thunderhawk, which does have medical facilities.
Oh.
It is a very large and very capable gunship.
Oh, thank Commander Farside. I'm in capable hands.
All right, 4 successes. Oh, unexalted as well. Tormy, heal 4 wounds.
Nice.
So you're back up to full. I will say that you are still heavily wounded. You will not die. You will recover, but you are not in ideal shape. You're gonna need some rest.
I'm just in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah, things are hard.
Okay, after so just sort of listlessly heals Tormy.
Yes.
And bandages her up, and then just
incredible technology of the Imperium is able to restore even a Xenos to full health from near death. It can't make it not hurt, though.
Can I go to the panic room, please?
This is just in the ball in the turret.
So, Ophelia, do we plan
we're all in the panic room.
Do we plan on going by the by your ship?
So considering there's that giant fuck off, will port you to another dimension warship, I think she can just be sad at a porthole, watching her ship fade away into the distance.
As the Thunderhawk zooms towards the nearest planet, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't take much time. The Thunderhawk, while not warp capable, is incredibly fast. And within no time, you are getting warning alerts to buckle up and strap in because you're going to be re-entering the atmosphere.
You skipped out. Which planet are we going to?
Oh, yes, I'm glad you asked. You are landing on a hive world known as Gudrun.
Oh, we're landing on a hive world. Great, Imperium. Sorry, we're going to have a rough time.
What else is new, man?
Exactly, what else is new?
AGM.
So,
would that be by any chance where I'm from?
Would that be? I don't believe so.
Okay.
Gudrun's a nice world, actually. As far as hive worlds go, it's not a living hell, which is
where I was from.
That's comforting.
The best way to describe Naboo. Yes.
What makes it a hive world?
So a hive world. So hives are essentially cities that have grown like kudzu, pretty much. So a hive looks like a spire going up to the sky at incredible heights, and generally house around 75 billion people. So living on the lower levels of the hive Generally, the lower levels of the hive are compacted houses that have been crushed by the upward development of the hive. But the lower levels, there's crime and drugs and all sorts of violence. It's horrible.
Coruscant,
Upper levels are, of course, where the upper class lives. It can be heaven or hell. Gudrun, as far as hive worlds go, is one of the nicest in the Imperium. It's not really built with massive hives with billions of people. It's more like Naboo, if that makes sense. Like, if you've seen The Phantom Menace. It's a bit like Naboo, except with more fascist, totalitarian government ruling it.
That's what Anakin took over.
Yep.
That one soliloquy.
Yep. So where are you gonna try to set down, Ophelia? You can signal a hangar and like set down a proper hangar, or you can try to land near a lake or in the woods somewhere away from civilization.
I will ask the rest of my sort of impromptu crew, hey, you guys want to play this straight, or should I land somewhere unnoticeable?
Imperium doesn't like Venus. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, fuck my rib.
I suppose it depends on whether or not I'm actually excommunicated.
You are excommunicated, Grenade. Shut up, I don't want to hear your voice. I'm just gonna turn over and, like, sulk some more.
Yeah, so with that guidance, I will find a out-of-the-way place for us to land.
You find a place by a lake, about...
Probably relatively near a city.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 miles out.
Mm-hmm.
You do your best to fidget with the unfamiliar controls to see if you can activate some way to jam Auspex scanning so that they can't detect you. You think you figure something out? Not 100%, but probably. Of course, anybody looking to the sky would see this massive, unaerodynamic gunship with a cannon that shoots shells the size of a car strapped to the fucking top of it. I'll send you a photo of what a Thunderhawk looks like, because it's ridiculous, and I love it.
It shouldn't fly.
Yeah.
Totally
and you
stealthy.
touch down on the ground. The doors open, and you are greeted by the warm summer air of Gudrun.
This is disturbingly pleasant.
What is that on the ground? Why is it green? And are those crops? Strange. I'm assuming there's grass, Harry.
Yes, there is grass. There's grass,
Okay.
there's shrubbery, you can see in the distance, you can see a farm. Not really anything as big as what you'd see on an agro world, but like, it's a good size.
Strange.
So what's the game plan, folks?
This is still in a ball, just listlessly staring off in her own
Am I
world.
well enough to start moving around,
Yes.
or am I still in pain?
It hurts, but you can move around.
Okay, I'm gonna use my gun as like a cane, and like hobble my way around and hobble my way outside. I'm like,
The sun feels nice on your skin. You can hear birds. It's a long time since you have experienced anything even remotely like this.
oh, peace. Something so longly desired. I'm just gonna hobble a little bit more field and like fall back into the grass. Just soak it in.
Alright. So Nissa is currently pouting. Would any of you like to go and talk with Nissa?
A bit pouting, that's not...
Yeah, sorry,
How
sulking.
dare.
Sulking hard.
I will go as the other non-human.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm handing my role as mom friend over to you, Sai.
the hell you ain't. No.
I'm just taking a temporary break, okay? Let mommy have her wine time.
I
Let
think
mommy have her sunshine time.
Vacation juice.
I think
Yeah.
Ophelia will join you in wine time.
Yeah, having a concussion is good for praying, so I'm gonna go do that.
So,
That's wrong
Sai,
on so many levels.
Harry, do I have like would I have regained any of like the stuff I had before?
yeah, you picked up your
like
your,
a rest.
your like what? Yeah, you would. Yeah, you
Like-
got it from the armory. Remember?
So do I have like?
Oh, your weed.
Do I have my
space
weed?
weed?
My space weed, yeah.
You do have space weed.
Sweet.
I'm gonna smoke a space blunt because can't have one here.
I believe there's an actual term for it in the 40k lexicon. I don't remember what it is.
A low stick?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Oh,
Perfect.
You-
Yeah.
It's a little bit
I'll
stronger
start-
than what you would normally expect with marijuana, though. It's a thing.
That's fine.
Much like the 40k universe, everything is ridiculously overpowered.
Yeah, I will overpowered. I will light it. I will take my and I will offer it to Tormi.
Or to Nissa, you mean, or Tormi?
I thought I was going outside.
Oh, you're going
to
outside. We're leaving Nissa
meet
out.
Tormi.
Okay.
are we leaving the kid alone? Okay, hold on. Ugh. I'll talk to her. Can one of you guys help me up, please?
I will if no one else is around.
All right, so I'm assisted upwards, and I hobble my way back in the panic room.
Oh, there's a
And
cat on
this-
the screen. Hey, cat.
Yes, hi, Safi. Oh, you're sneezing on me. I'm going to gently place a hand on Nissa's head. Kid, you did good. What's up?
Ray, are you
Just
My
there?
doesn't
audio
answer.
lagging?
No,
is
she
my
just doesn't
audio-
answer.
Oh, okay. You gotta talk about things. You can't just repress these things. Trust me. I've tried. It doesn't work.
Who are you speaking? For what? The greater good?
No. Commander Farsight left that behind. To be fair, I don't really know what I'm fighting for. I'm just fighting to live. I'm fighting to survive, and I'm fighting to find people who
You're fighting to survive. Well, considering you're here with me, good fucking luck.
Well, you're surviving too, aren't you?
Don't know.
You are. You're here. You're alive. You've survived everything that we've been going through. You can live to see another day.
Don't know if I
Now-
want to.
Listen to me. We Tau, we don't live for a long time. I know I could die pretty soon, probably in the heat of battle, not really knowing what peace is. But right now, I know we're in peace. Take your time. Enjoy it. Come outside.
Earlier, you were questioning me when you found out those Astartes were after me, and now you're saying for me to be calm and enjoy what little life I have left.
Why were the Astartes after you?
I don't know either. I don't know. Everything has been shit ever since I can remember. And everything around me has died.
We're not dead.
It's just a matter until you do. Either it's just as the battle sister says. Either I'm going to die or you're going to die when I get out of control.
Why would you say that?
Because it's true. Don't fully understand it, but I was taken by people. I don't remember what they were called, but
Ophelia, give me a hand here.
It's-
We're taking this outside. Some fresh planet air will do you some good. Ship air does things to your brain.
Oh no.
The whole
Yeah,
gang
Are you saying you were kidnapped?
no, not. you couldn't already tell, Ophelia. I am a heretic. A psyker. I sort of like mimic Tormy and just wiggle my fingers next to my head.
Mm-hmm.
I've killed a lot. Not of my own volition. I don't know if I should stay alive. Not only because of how many people I've killed, but also because apparently they're after me. Useful. And if there's anything I know, I don't want to be useful. At least not to somebody else.
Well, what if you learned how to control it?
You know anyone who could teach me? I would kill for that.
I mean, I get around.
If it means I'd have to work on your ship a bit longer, I would willingly take that price.
You'd have friends. You wouldn't be alone.
To be fair, I think Ophelia is now crew on your ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oramor is mine.
Yeah, Harry, I sent you a question through Discord.
Oh, yes, I will check it.
Listen,
I see
Nissa,
it.
things haven't been easy for any of us in this space journey, whatever you want to call it. But life. But if we keep adventuring together and staving off these space marines, I'm sure we'll find someone in this hellish hole of a galaxy to teach you.
I don't trust. But I'll trust your word on that, and I hope you're right. It means you're just sitting in a tiny metal ball with a ticking time bomb.
Well, let's get this ticking time bomb outside and show it a good time. I'm gonna stand and gesture to the door.
This is gonna chuckle and then offer an arm to Tormy, who is injured.
Thank you.
I mean, there's so many things in this world in this universe that can kill us.
But let's have a good time not dying.
What's
That's how
one
I've
more?
survived this long.
How old are you again?
I think in your human year, 27. I'm going to be out of my prime soon. An old dog, but I'm still learning new tricks. Okay, I'm gonna hobble outside with Nissa and just bask in that sunlight.
For a Tau, 27 is pretty old, especially for a fire warrior.
Yeah, exactly. I know I'm going to die soon. My shelf life isn't long. I'm like a banana.
Like, at best, Tau live like 40 years.
Yeah.
First you're a blueberry, now you're a banana. Pick a fruit.
Okay, well, how quickly do blueberries do go off rather quickly too? So I guess the blueberry metaphor.
They do. They get squishy and gross.
Yeah, exactly.
Sai is outside though. Just kind of sitting on the ground,
smoking
poking at my own wounds. Yeah, that kind of stuff. And they look at you as you guys all come outside.
So sees that Sai is also injured, and can I also roll to heal Sai?
Yeah, if you have access to the ship's medical supplies, absolutely.
Just run back in and get some stuff.
Well, things are getting nice and wholesome, just the way I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I walk out of the ship as Tormy says that.
Oh, Grenea.
as Jane says that. Whatever.
Yeah.
See everyone sitting down in the grass underneath the sunlight.
You want to join us?
And mine barfing.
I feel like Ophelia will swing by the galley. Like, is there any sort of hooch in the galley?
You can spend a glory and have there be. I'm running
Sure.
glory. So, even though that's not what glory's for, in
Space.
Edge of the Empire, which is a game Liam ran for me, which is just, it's so fun. There's a system of, like, force points, essentially, where you can trade them with the DM for favors. So, like, this planet has a hostile atmosphere, and you didn't bring gas masks. Yes, I did. Here's a force point, and then the DM can use that to fuck you later. I love that mechanic, and so I'm using, glory in a similar
Wrath
way.
and glory.
Awesome. Yes, I don't know where my glory pool is.
I believe if I counted correctly, so everybody starts with 2 every session.
Okay.
So you probably you
Oh.
can afford
Oh,
it.
yeah, and I haven't spent any. Cool. So, yeah, I'll find a handle of something and bring it out to
Surprisingly,
this.
one of the space marines that was aboard this vessel for
Was an
some reason
alcoholic.
had a drinking problem, which is
Must have been
surprising
Space Wolves.
for a space marine because their metabolism is so powerful that all they would do is they would run a toxin analysis on it and then like get rid of it. It's they literally can't get drunk. It's not possible, but you are
Maybe
able
he
to
liked
find
the
a few
taste.
bottles of Amasec. Very nice Amasec, actually. Maybe
Yeah,
the Inquisitor that took the rest of these people hostage had it aboard the Thunderhawk.
Cool. I'll bring that out to our impromptu picnic and offer Nissa like you look like you could use a drink.
Yeah. Just sighs and nods.
Tormid's gonna look behind her and see Sister Gwinnea. I'm in too much pain to pick fights with you. Come, sit down.
This is a fine time to do weapon maintenance. And I'll sit
Enjoy
down
the
like
peace.
5 feet from the group
Well,
and start looking at my chainsaw.
Social distancing.
the second person that Ophelia offers a drink to will be Sister Gwinnea.
Gonna
Brilliant.
look
Yeah,
at you
drink.
like you think a sister of battle is gonna drink it and
Sorry, Liam,
I'm
you cut
sorry,
out.
you cut out.
oh sorry, no, give you a look like really you expect a nun to take a swig from a bottle of hooch.
But you're not a nun anymore, are you?
That's a sensitive subject.
You're
no.
free. Have a drink.
Well, to complete my excommunication, I suppose. And I take a drink.
It's good.
Cheers.
Surprisingly good. Never had it before, but you like it.
No. I must have had like communion wine. Essentially.
Communion
Something
wine
of
Yeah,
is
the-
so
something
Nissa,
of
you
the
don't have
sort.
to. You don't have to go back to the ship to get medical supplies. Let's say you just took a first aid kit out there with you.
Walk up and begrudgingly open it up and just raise an eyebrow and gesture to Gwynnea's wounds silently.
Actually only missing one wound, but
Yeah, you got a
I have,
big
like,
bruise. You got like a lump growing on your head from one of those impacts.
I acquiesce and look away and give you the space. Do it.
Go ahead.
Okay. I won't make you roll for that. That's one thing. Like you can put a band-aid on his boo-boo. Like that's okay.
Wrap
And-
a little too much just to be annoying.
Yeah, just a little too much. And I think around that nice bottle of Amasec on this beautiful sunny day in Gudrun, I think that's a good place to stop the episode.
Nice
We
note.
didn't die.
And so let's go around and plug our shit. We'll start with Max, then we'll go to Jane, then Liam, then Ray, then Rachel, then me. Or Rachel, you go first, because you're the guest. Sorry,
Oh,
Max.
okay.
Hey, round of applause for guest!
Yay, guys.
Hey.
Thank you for putting up with us. I promise I'm not.
No, this was a lot of fun, and I hope I can make it back and guest star again. Hello, I am Rachel. I am a game writer, game designer, etc. in Los Angeles. You can find me at Twitter on Stolen Fire. I also do products for Storytellers Vault, which is the Onyx Path / White Wolf community content program. Right now I've got 2 titles, Forgotten Cairns and Committed to Darkness. They are chronicle hooks for storytellers who might be looking for, like, I need a good bad guy, I need a good hook for my werewolf game. It's Werewolf 20th anniversary and Vampire Requiem. Anyway, they're pay what you want right now. Look your ancillary. Yeah, Stonefire's on Twitter. I run a Changeling the Dreaming Chronicle that Harry is a part of. We every Thursday night from, let me do the math because I'm Pacific time, 9:30 to 11:30 on Thursday nights, which I know is super late, but if you subscribe to the Onyx Path channel, you
It's
can get
worth it.
all of our stories on
It's
demand.
really good.
It's so good.
Thank you.
It's my favorite thing. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I
Thank
stay
you.
up when I have an 8:40 class the next day to watch.
Yeah.
I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Which is why we reworked your character from the Dark Eldar Witch to some extent. I was like, that's a good
Nice.
idea, but now Tormi has heard some spoilers. So
Yeah,
so
Julia
I
is
was
my
like,
favorite rogue
let's
trader.
adjust this.
I got really sad because I was like, no, Rachel's gonna be a bad guy. I don't want to fight her.
Well, now you don't have to fight Rachel. That's good. Max.
Yay.
I'm Max. You know me. I'm not with blue hair all of a sudden, which is more alarming to me than to you. You can find me on Twitter at ArcaneGoth, on Instagram at arcanegoth.cause. You can also contact me for fanfiction commissions. My AO3 has 2 new pieces up in the Fire Emblem community if you are interested in reading.
Okay, Jane, anything to plug?
Yeah, hi, I'm Jane. I have a Twitter and a Tumblr. They both go by the name The Confused Crow. All one word, all lowercase. Yeah. I do art, that's right. I should probably mention what I post.
Okay, Liam, you wanna plug anything?
Catch me fighting for the glory of the God Emperor. I got nothing.
Okay, Ray?
I'll be here chilling in Cedar Rapids, and feeling bad that I am being the dramatic bitch of the party.
Don't feel
it's
bad,
okay.
you're great.
We're all dramatic
This is
bitches.
good
in some way.
character moment.
Am I being the Caleb of the party?
I don't know who
The
Caleb is.
You being the Caleb of the party, meaning everyone is in love with you. Like,
Oh.
give it some time.
Okay.
No,
Thank you.
not
It's
that one.
obviously me, so let's all come to...
Her with her
So,
big breasted.
Ray, where can we find you on
hip.
Instagram?
No complaint.
You can find me being sad and debating on whether or not I should drink this bottle of wine that I'm holding. That's it.
That's it? Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at Harry_Wyckoff, on SoundCloud, or anywhere else that distributes fine podcasts, at Saratoga by Night, starring all these people except Jane, because she was late to the party.
Yeah.
Started dating her well after that show had gotten really big. And so, yeah, you can find me there. I know there was a hiatus last week. There will be a new episode this Tuesday of the season finale, and things are going down. I'm taking the leash off for this season finale. I'm just gonna give them an hour to plan and then an hour to fight. So we'll see how that goes. I'm also on twitch.tv/theonyxpath most of the time. In fact, I'm not gonna plug everything. It would take a tiny bit too long. And I love you all. Good night. Take care, people. Signing off. Don't let the vampires bite.
Don't let the